Hello, denizens of YouTube. Welcome to Nothing Special Tarot, the no makeup and riddled with allergies edition. What? Spirit says I smell better than I look. And that is a fair statement. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen you guys. Life outside of tarot, the more mundane stuff, has been sort of stealing my energy, but I decided to pop back in regardless of the allergy situation and do just a general collective reading. I think I'm going to be sticking with collective readings that are going to find you when they're meant to find you for now, because inevitably what happens is I do a reading for, say, Scorpio and Gemini, and then I get pulled aside to like life outside of tarot, and I feel bad that the other 10 signs didn't get a reading. So I want to be fair, and we'll just call this a general collective timeless reading. When it finds you, it's meant to find you. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, I would suggest asking yourself some deeper questions to see if maybe there is a connection, or if this is just something you're meant to pass on to somebody else. Sometimes that happens too. So yeah, let's get to your tarot reading. I've been sitting here with some cards that I've already pulled, and let's see. I started with the Wild Unknown archetypes. And the first card that I pulled was the Shapeshifter. This card is coming through to me right now as somebody who is feeling like they can't be themselves, that they have to perform maybe, or make themselves smaller, walk on eggshells around certain people, right? They can't just be who they are all the time. And that it's not in like not being authentic, it's hiding to protect yourself. Now I think this is connected to the Tower and the Three of Swords. And we're going to get to the tarot, God, hold on, tea time. Okay, the tarot cards, which I'm using the Crow Tarot for your reading today. The shape-shifting energy that you have had to embody to keep yourself safe and protected was connected to a relationship. I don't know if it was a partner, a family member, a friend, a coworker. It's feeling very strongly like a partner. So we'll just go with that. Again, take what resonates, take what's applicable to you. So in the root of the spread, we've got this Three of Swords, which, as you probably know, talks about heartbreak, loss, grief, and it feels like chronic grief, like just chronic, unrelenting, having to shapeshift and walk on those eggshells to be around this person. Something happened. There was a tower moment, maybe a few tower moments. And this is, in this situation, Spirit came in and said, okay, we're clearing the deck to set you free. And it probably didn't feel like that at the time, but that's what's happening. And you've rolled with the punches. You've done good, because your current energy right now is Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this queen embodies stability, right? You've gone from instability, chronic instability and heartbreak, to stability. And you know, this queen is, and you could be, by the way, since this is an earth energy, could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this queen is someone who is practical. She's grounded, right? She is able to transform nothing into something. And you can even see on the card the little butterflies in the tree, right? I mean, this queen is not always appreciated for her ability to turn nothing into something and to provide for herself, to provide that stability, to provide for her loved ones. But that's what she does. She is just naturally abundant and resourceful. She can grow this garden anytime she wants. She just has to make the choice to do it. So that's your current energy. You're having to mentor yourself. And I can see from the card, you see the owl. You're very wise. And you're learning to trust in your own wisdom. You're learning to let some of your light out and stop shape-shifting. And so you're mentoring yourself and you're relearning how to collaborate with other people. This is the Three of Pentacles, which is a card about, you know, how we work with others, how we get things done. And sometimes it's collaborating with actual other people in 3D. Sometimes it's co-creating with spirit, you know. Collaborations with spirit happen all the time. Sometimes we don't even know what's going on. But it feels like, because of your wisdom, you do know. You know that you're co-creating with spirit. And you've done a lot of work on yourself to get to that point. And that's what spirit is saying right now. That is your strength. This is the card you got in the strength position. The Sun, you're very clear on what happened in the past, what's happening now. Maybe less clear on what's about to happen in the future. But the Sun is about happiness and the choice to be happy, sometimes even regardless of whether you've had so many Three of Swords and Tower moments, right? So this is your strength collective. You are able to see with clarity and judgment and mentor yourself and use that wisdom that you have. What it's leading to is the Ace of Pentacles. You're about to get an opportunity, something very real, very grounded in the material world that is going to benefit you. And Spirit is saying to focus on your intuition, okay? I mean, the Moon card can sometimes speak about subconscious fears, right? Things not being clear, but since you've got the Sun card right before this card, I think Spirit is saying to you, just focus on that clarity. Use your intuition. Really lean into that because it's very strong right now. And things are going to start moving pretty quickly because you also have the Chariot card. This is external factors. So I don't know that Spirit's going to bring another Tower moment. It doesn't feel like that's necessary, but things are starting to speed up for you. And they're saying to really, really lean into that wisdom and intuition. In your hopes and fears, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You're worried that you've been too slow through this process, but that's not what I'm getting here. This entire spread has all pentacles and swords and 4 major arcana. There's no cups, there's no wands. So the overall vibe here is that you are being grounded and stable and really thinking through what you're doing, but also using your intuition. And they're saying you're good, like keep doing that. And the final outcome is a card that apparently I had a hard time picking up. We've got the Seven of Swords, and I'm not entirely certain what that is about, so I think we're at the point we'll just start pulling some more cards and see what happens. So I am going to use, and before I get to that, let's go over what Seven of Swords means. Man, you guys, I have snot brain today. Like, I keep thinking that I'm clear, and then it's like, oh, my sinuses. So Thank you for bearing with me through this. I appreciate you for that. All right, so Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card about duplicity, about people being sneaky and hiding things from you. Sometimes it's more about you holding your cards close to your chest. Not because you want to be dishonest, but because you know that's the wise thing to do at this time. So let's get some more cards. Let's see if this is you continuing to hold your cards close and keep your game plan to yourself, and if that's a smart thing to do, or if somebody is being dishonest with you somewhere. All right, so I'm going to use Cosmic Oracle Tarot. I just got this, and I have to be honest, you guys, I opened it, I cleansed the deck, I spent some time with it, I looked through it all, and I didn't have really high expectations because this was like a little, you know, inexpensive $7 deck off of Amazon, and there's some misspelled words in here, which I don't know, I guess it's like my Virgo mom coming through. I can't stand that. I can't stand misspelled words. Anyway, but the deck started working for me right away. Like it was popping cards out at me before I even finished asking questions. It's a good little deck. So, all right, let's see if it will tell us about the Seven of Swords here. What's going on? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Constant sniffling. I know I'm not the only one doing this allergy thing. It's just the city that I live in. It's like this time of year, the tree pollen and the grass pollen come out to play with the year-round like dust and dust mite and what's the other one we have all the time? I don't even remember. Anyway, we don't have seasonal necessarily here. It's like allergies all year, but this time it's the worst. I know some of you probably further up north, if you're in the US, you have the seasonal allergies, but yeah, some places down here in the South. But you know, I love my city, despite people are amazing. Gotta say that. All right, one more split. Okay, all right, yeah. So the card that came out is Narcissist, someone full of themselves. This is feeling very connected to a reading I did a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, for Gemini. Gemini, is that you? You guys might want to find that and watch it. The person who I did the reading for, which was Gemini, they were dealing with some toxic energy. And it looks like either they still are or you are. But yeah, this Seven of Swords connected with the Narcissist card, it feels like there is something being hidden from you. There's something that you're not aware of yet. What is it though? Okay, all right, let's ask. What is it? What's being hidden? What cards? Okay, all right. Spirit says Venice Witch Oracle. I like these too. All right. What is being hidden from collective? Because they're about to get a really good opportunity. They're doing pretty well despite the past. What is being hidden? Magic. We got magic. Oh no, Spirit, I don't want to be one of those readers who says things like people are putting magic spells on other people. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Occasionally it does. Yes, there are people out there who will put spells on other people. But, I mean, ultimately, you're in control of your own energy. This is Spirit saying evil eye. Okay, thank you. I don't like being alarmist. Really, I don't. Yeah, so this is an evil eye situation. Somebody involved in this Three of Swords tower thing is having some unkind thoughts about you. Well, big fucking deal. Let them think what they want. Really, you guys, is this something they should be worried about? Spirit says no. No, don't be worried about it. Okay. So look, some people like to take that negative energy being thrown their way and like return to sender. Some people like to take it and alchemize it. You do what's best for you. Like, you already know what is going to work for you because you're wise. I'm getting that. Like, you have been through some shit, my friend. But yeah, Spirit says it's nothing to be worried about. It's just someone being a brat. Yeah. Okay, they said being a brat. Take that as it resonates. You know the situation better than I do. Okay, so can you tell us more about the Ace of Pentacles? Let's get the tarot cards back out. Can you tell us more about the Ace of Pentacles? What is this opportunity the collective is going to get? Oh. Tea. Oh, that was loud. Okay, not bad. So the opportunity you're going to get is related to the Four of Wands. You guys, this is a wish card. I mean, look at it, 1111. This is a card of stability and celebration. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Yeah, your Ace of Pentacles is going to be more stability. You really are the Queen of Pentacles right now, friend. You really, really are. Okay, so in the future position for the oracle cards that I pulled, I got this also, the Self. This experience is ultimately bringing you back to yourself. No more shape-shifting. No more Three of Swords. No more towers. Like, you're done. You're done with that. Just keep leaning into your intuition and mentoring yourself. I mean, look at how beautiful this is, you guys. This is such a beautiful energy. Look at all the colors, all of the chakras, right? Everything lit up with that pearl of wisdom, right? A pearl of wisdom right at the heart. This is like a your heart chakra opening. This is really nice. Okay, Spirit, do you have any other advice for collective? Anything else that you want to say? Can I use my Celebrity Spirit Oracle? Because I love it. Yes. Yes, they say. All right. I just got this one too. All right. This is an interesting deck. The person who, I guess she wrote it. She's not the illustrator, but she wrote it. Anyway, she said that she does seances a lot and she's channeled all these celebrities. I cannot, I don't doubt the veracity of that. Bruce Lee has never come to me when I am communing with Spirit. It'd be cool if he did because I'd like to talk to him. But the messages are pretty inspirational. I like the cards. I like the cards, you guys. Let's see. Oh, hello. There's a message. There's one. All right, let's get one more. I wanted two. Okay. Anything else for collective? So, Okay, so you saw me shuffle that. We got 32 and 33. James Dean and Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, Live Your Life. I want to read what the book says because it goes into more depth than the cards. I mean, the cards could be self-explanatory, but if I'm being totally upfront with you, when I saw Live Your Life, I was like, Kurt Cobain, yeah. Anyway, don't want to start controversy because I know a lot of people have various opinions about his death. But like, that was the one thing he wasn't able to do, right? To just go live his life and be in peace. So when I read the message in the book, I felt better. And if you're having the same reaction I did, I want you to feel better. So I'm going to read this to you, okay? The message is, live today and don't worry about tomorrow. If you receive this card, you may hold memories of abuse, neglect, and other traumas. Perhaps those experiences have given you a substantial influence on your adult life. These experiences can often cause a deep sense of compassion and a desire to find a path of service aimed at helping others similar to yourself. Story. From a spiritual perspective, a wounded childhood cracks open the learning path of forgiveness. You need to also be watchful for low self-esteem issues that block you from your own empowerment. Be mindful of your choices, which may sabotage you from your loving relationships and important decisions you need to make at different times in your life. So I think what Spirit is saying here is, keep going with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Keep going in this mentor energy, mentoring yourself and maybe other people. You guys, like, you've been through something, and what you know, what you have learned is really useful to other people who might be going through something similar. Just food for thought. All right, so let's see what 33, James Dean, it says, don't try, do it. Okay, let's see what the message says here. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you'll die today. That's fairly profound. If you have chosen this card, it is telling you it's time to break out of your old behaviors and patterns. Have you been feeling stuck in your life, not able to move forward, or worried about what everybody thinks about you? Now is the time to make your own decisions and learn to trust yourself, as you're going through an enormous growth period in your life on every level, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. No longer will you want to be where you are now because you are breaking away from the old tribal mentality, and change is upon you. Indeed it is. It's good change too. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Trust in the process, as this is an exciting part of your life for development. Trust in the process. That's the message, you guys. Just trust in the process. Keep doing you. Keep leaning into your intuition and your wisdom, because change is coming in. Oh man. Change is coming in fast, but it's a good change. It's a positive change. And you manifested it. It's leading you back to yourself. Okay, guys, that's all I have for today. I am going to try to get out some more general collective readings. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share this with somebody. If you know someone who needs to see it, do all the things. And, you know, not just for me. Like, if you got something out of this, please do like, but for other creators too. Like, I get it. I used to watch a gazillion YouTube videos and not like or subscribe. And once I found out how important and helpful it is, I started liking everything. Like anything I watch that I got something from, like, right? So not just for me, for any YouTube creator that you watch. If you get something out of the video, just like, make a comment. I like to hear from you guys, really. So yeah, leave a comment, subscribe. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate you hanging around during all the sniffles and the tea drinking. and the sometimes funny faces I make when I am reading tarot. Anyway, so yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe a couple of days. In the meantime, don't be nice, be kind, especially to yourself.